cozy as Trump would be talking to Putin. My question tonight to Kovai Satyan of the AIDMK, spokesperson of the party. What is your party's position on the WAQF? Will you vote for, abstain, or vote against? You've just had talks with the BJP. They're going great. You might have an alliance. Where will you stand tomorrow on this?
Good evening to you and to my fellow panelists. Arnab, we don't have a representation in Lok Sabha, but over in Rajya Sabha, when it comes, we'll definitely oppose the bill. We supported the bill brought by DMK in the Assembly last week. See, there are very few unanswered questions. Next time when the BJP person comes to speak, I hope he will explain. You're opening a Pandora box. Define the problem statement. If I am not wrong, I'll define the problem statement to my knowledge. As of September 2024, there are 8.74 registered immovable properties in WAQF board, out of which 7% are encroached, 2% are in litigation, and none of the states have completed the survey of the WAQF properties, is what the problem statement is. So would this amendment pave way for everybody to answer all these problem statement is the first question. So when the states have not completed their survey, including Uttar Pradesh, where 27% is what I stated as the problem statement lies with Uttar Pradesh. What is the hurry to bring an amendment in the WAQF board, not taking into the confidence of the stakeholders? Here the stakeholders are the minorities.
No, so it's like saying, Kovai, would you go to the Hurriyat and ask them whether 370 will be abrogated? Why would you go? You know their answer. You know how they will work. But Tuhin will reply to you. Tuhin, 1 minute. 1 minute. Now let me get Tuhin in. Let me get Tuhin in. Let me get on the numbers. Let me get on the numbers. Tuhin, will you manage to push it through?
Arnab,
do you have the numbers, especially in the Rajya Sabha?
Absolutely, I'm not finished. I have just 2 more questions.
No, let Tuhin reply first. Go I'll come back to you.
एक बार कमिटमेंट कर देते हैं, जब हम एक बार कमिटमेंट कर देते हैं तो खुद की भी नहीं सुनते हैं. We are at the cusp of a historical juncture. Tomorrow, 24 hours from now, this bill will be passed in Lok Sabha, and 48 hours from now, hopefully in the Rajya Sabha, this will become an act there, subsequently. It will end the most unethical aggrandizement habits of the WAQF board, bring in transparency, and these unethical aggrandizement habits were primarily enabled by the spurious legislation of 1995, which gave unbridled powers to the WAQF board to claim any property as its own. That is being neutralized. The other thing that is being neutralized is another spurious legislation of 2013. Another spurious legislation of 2013, which did not even make it necessary for a person who, donating his property to the WAQF board to be a Muslim. That is being neutralized. Besides, who can have a problem with transparency? Who can have a problem with digitization of records? Who can have a problem with the whole WAQF board becoming more representational, including sections from the Bora community, including sections from the Aga Khan community? The only groups tomorrow, Arnab, the only group tomorrow which will be seen on the wrong side of history with egg on its face are the radical groups. The radical groups like the Congress Party, the radical groups like the Samajwadi Party, the RJD and AIMIM, they will be seen together. My only appeal, Arnab, there are too many people on your show, therefore I will not take much time, but my only appeal to the Congress Party is you still have 12 hours left with you. You have always been on the wrong side of history. In 1986, you lost a golden opportunity, with the Shah Bano case. Don't miss this opportunity tomorrow, because the country will not forgive you if you oppose a progressive reform like this.